Soilwork, the Ride Majestic, the follow-up to the double album, The Living Infinite, which was a surprise in 2013 that definitely caught a lot of people off guard. Here's a surprise for you. It's been a hell of a great week for heavy metal, aside from just this album right here, which we're about to get into. 3 others that we tackled yesterday that you absolutely need to check out. Definitely do so after you check out this album review. We tackled all of these yesterday in one frantic day of ridiculosity. We have a new one from Motorhead, from Ahab, and also from Nile. You're going to want to check out all 3 of those album reviews once you're done here. Just a great week. So Soilwork has gotten a lot of praise for their new sound, I guess you could say. It still has the Gothenburg melodic death metal staples, but some people say that they've infused a little bit of progressive metal into their sounds a little bit of alternative metal, whatever. It really doesn't matter. What has essentially happened with Soilwork is that they have made more of a use and more of a combined effort with their cleans and their more growling vocals in order to create a little bit more dynamisy within their textures. And by doing that, they were also able to incorporate that same structure and same ideal within the musical background that swirls around the frantic vocals themselves in order to create something that doesn't necessarily always have to be frantic. It instead is able to use the tone in order to dictate a little bit of emotion, a little bit of feeling, and it has actually caused their overall ability to just skyrocket. And Soilwork was a band that was already pretty fiercely regarded, so this kind of shift only works in the band's favor. With the Ride Majestic, we see this in action a lot more. And if you thought you saw it a lot with Living Infinite, you're in for a surprise. This is something where it's an incorporation in just about every single song, and actually that tonal shift, that shift in overall tempo, either that or pacing, is beautifully, beautifully executed. Whenever you take a look at some of these song titles, at times you just kind of wonder what the hell is going on, such as Peccator by Sulfur, which I just murdered because I don't fucking know what the hell that is. But it's one of the best damn songs on the album. That's actually kind of the bad part about it, is that I have to mention it because this is certainly a highlight that really executes and showcases my point, probably to perfection. This is a track that starts off with a little bit more frantic nature, with a little bit more of a frantic atmosphere, and then is able to tone itself down until getting into a very catchy, very hooky, but at the same time also very powerful chorus that really just shows and runs the gamut of everything that Soilwork is all about right now, and everything that they have been able to add and sort of build onto their sounds, such as building blocks, or like building blocks, in order to create just something that sounds a little bit different than what they have produced in the past with albums such as Figure Number 5. And even very different comparative to their debut, Still Bath Suicide. I'm going way, way back in there. I still love me some Still Bath Suicide. However, this is a side of this group that is really doing some great things. And it can be told by how well this album flows together. Some people may argue that this is a formula that gets figured out very, very quickly by the listener, and Soilwork just kind of bangs the drum on home. Now, I would be the first person to really call out something like that if it happened to be true. In this case, I actually believe and feel that the formula is so good, and the formula is working so well for Soilwork, and the music that they are incorporating that formula within is so well structured that that doesn't happen. Even though you do kind of figure out where some of the songs are going as you get to the second half of this disc, you don't mind because you enjoy the style. You don't mind because you know that it's going to be something pleasurable, and it's going to be something that's going to just sound absolutely great. And plus, you don't necessarily know how that formula is going to necessarily be utilized, considering they now have 3 tricks up their sleeve. They have their growling style that has a little bit more aggression. They have a clean style that could be aggressive, but at the same time also be exceptionally chill. But then you also have the powerful, almost catchy choruses that just really worked to their favor, and you really don't know how exactly they're going to tinker up. You would think that with only 3 things like that, it'd be really easy to sort of crack the fucking Da Vinci Code, but it's not. And it's actually it's something that makes it more enjoyable in the process. Love the way that this album flows from one track to the next. Makes it very, very easy to really listen through this without wanting to take a break. It's very, very addicting, and it's one where the hooks don't actually distract you. They don't actually make you feel that Soilwork has gone too soft. All of the additions that they have provided to their sound only work to their benefit, and once again, the Ride Majestic really showcases that. Other songs that really stick out are the title track, The Ride Majestic, Shining Lights, and Father and Son Watching the World Go Down is a great example of a fantastic finale. And again, I always am very big on bands that sort of end with something unique, and this is a song that is able to provide just enough uniquity to really fulfill that role and satisfy that overall expectation. Some people would say that this is the album of the year. I would disagree with that because there is just a wealth of releases out there that just kick so much ass. But this is very, very good. This is not an album that you need to that you could sleep on. This is one that you instead need to really sleep with and listen to and enjoy. And I'm not saying that you buy the CD and fuck the little hole in between. That's kind of weird. But 87 out of 100, damn, we're having a great week here on Cover Killer Nation. I'll tell you when we're not going to be having a good week is the week before I do the top 35 or top 50 or top whatever countdown in December, and I have to decide between all of this shit what's where. Because everyone seems to be really releasing discs in top tier form. Nile did it, Motorhead did it, Ahab did it, now Soilwork has done it. And there have been reviews already being posted about the new Iron Maiden that says that they have done it as well. Holy shit. Are you ready for that? If you're not, why aren't you? And if you're not subscribed, you should be, because we're going to be talking about that absolutely. What did you guys think about this album, though? What did you guys think about the Ride Majestic by Soilwork, man? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to think. I know from talking to some of you already over on the Facebook group, which there's a link in the description, that you're really, really high up on it. But let me know. Let's discuss this album, and let's check this one out whenever it comes out tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, guys.